Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of M Boys Outdoors. My name is Josh, I'm your host today, and we are going to be mastering fishing a Ned Rig. And we're going to be talking about mastering the Ned Rig, and I mean straight up dialing them in on the Ned Rig. Ned Rig has become really popular over the last couple of years as a drop shot style bait. Bounce it off the bottom. It worked really good for smallmouth bass, largemouth bass, even walleyes if you're a walleye guy. It's a really simple bait. All you do is just cast her on out, you bounce it off the bottom. It's a really simple bait. Really not much to it. Just like this, I'll give you an example. Straight on out, butter milk. Just like that. You just jig it right back in. There's really not much to it. Right now I'm using a 7-foot medium light Daiwa Laguna, if you want to get in specifics. And I'm using that on a 10-pound braid. But honestly, the Ned Rig has become very fastly one of my most favorite baits to use for, right now we're targeting a largemouth. It's such a universal bait. Right now I'm sitting on some rocks, and I'm using a crawfish color. It's just gonna make those bass think there's a crawfish crawling down on the bottom. They come slurp it up, and it's game over. I made a video on it yesterday, but I'm just gonna absolutely milk out this spot. I'm gonna make sure there's no fish left when I leave. I might give it, that might be an hour, that might be 2 hours, it might be the rest of the day. Here's a fish. First fish on the Ned Rig. Oh, it's a freaking Kong, dude. It's a freaking Kong. Actually, I don't know how big, but yeah, this is her, dude. Maybe not giant by any means, but it just kind of is showing that a lot of people think Ned Rig is just a small fish bait. And oh gosh, dude, this is just proving wrong here. This might be a 5-pounder. Oh, she's tugging. Yeah. It's not as big as I thought, I don't think, but still a very nice fish. No, it's like a 4. It's not as big as I thought. Okay. I take back what I said earlier. It's not giant. Not giant by any means, it's like a 4.5-pounder. I saw it jump way out there, and I thought it was a lot bigger than what it was, I'm gonna be honest. See right there, Ned Rig in the mouth. A lot of people think that Ned Rig is like a small fish bait, but I wouldn't necessarily call that a small fish. Awesome start. Caught him on the Ned Rig. I casted it on out there, let it sit. I thought I was stuck on a rock for a second, not gonna lie. And yeah, just ended up getting that cilantro. We are gonna get him home. See ya, girl, thanks for playing. See, kind of what I was saying is a lot of people think that the Ned Rig is a small fish bait, which honestly, it can honestly catch any range of fish. That's why it's such a good tournament style bait, because when you need fish in your live well, that's something you want to go to. You know, it's always been in my arsenal since, you know, spring sprung. Such a universal thing, because right now I'm fishing it in like 4 feet. You can fish it all the way to 25, 30 feet, you know? Drop shot style, anything goes really. It's just a really good bait when the fish are picky, because it's small, it's finesse, it's slow. It's just normally something the fish want. Just, you know, something nice and easy. Because, you know, not every day they're gonna want something quick, something like a chatterbait, something like a square bill. That's not every day. I mean, a lot of days they'll probably want that, but if you really want to pick apart fish, this is something that I would definitely go to. A lot of times guys on their drop shot Ned rods, they'll run leaders. Right now I don't have a leader on. I'm just running straight 10-pound right to the Ned Rig. You know, I definitely believe in leaders. There's, you know, some people that don't believe in leaders. I'm definitely a believer in them in certain situations. Something like this where, you know, the water's semi-clear. That's definitely a situation I want to probably have a leader on. I just don't have one on right now, just for kind of a little bit better of an example, I guess. But, you know, something like Mille Lacs Lake, 100% I'm running a leader. You know, water's clear. It's so pressured. That's almost a situation where you need a leader, or else you won't catch fish. And especially with smallmouth, smallmouth, they can be so darn smart. And they'll be so darn finicky and they won't bite it unless they know exactly what it is. But you know, something like this, largemouth, they're a lot more dumb than smallmouth. Honestly, I don't think they're examining the bait too hard. I'm fishing it pretty fast for a Ned Rig. I don't think they're examining it too hard to the point where they're gonna be like, huh, I see a line connecting to it. They're not gonna, you know what I mean? Yeah. There's another one on the Ned Rig right there. Top of the lip, perfect hook set. We're gonna get him right back. I've seen a couple more with him, so I'm gonna try catch him. There's one. Another one on the Ned. They're like 1 pounder there. Oh, he wanted to be off. Had a few. Oh, what the? Got him that time. Jeez, he's mad. There's another one. Another one on the Ned. Oh, chill. Like another 1 pounder. They're just so competitive down there. It's crazy. See ya, dude. I've seen probably 20 or 25 bass just chilling up in there. See, there's like 4 right there. See, I see a group of 3, 4. We're gonna cast right into them, and it's gonna be a competition. See, he's going for it. He's got it. There we go. This is not gonna get old. I mean, it's another little dude, but heck yeah, on the Ned Rig. His Ned Rig is just the first thing you need in your arsenal if you want to catch bass. There you go, buddy. Because it literally can catch any size bass. Like you seen, I caught that 4 or whatever earlier, and now I'm over here catching fish that'll fill the live well. It's literally just the perfect bait. There's another. Oh, this one's freaking a Kong, dude. This one's a Kong. Heck yeah, baby. Heck yeah. This is bigger than the other. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Stay pinned. Stay pinned, girl. Yeah, it's like a 4, dude. Okay, not as big as I thought. I apologize. Yeah. Yeah. The Ned Rig absolutely choked. There we go. Hook is out. There's like a 3.5, 4 pounder on the Ned Rig once again. Get her home. See you, girl. Thanks for playing. So all I was doing when those bass were just kind of scootering around. Ow. That felt good. Could have been worse, but that was not ideal. Completely dropped my rod in the water. Luckily my microphone didn't submerge that I know of. Pretty much all I was doing while those bass were scootering around was I was just casting right in front of them. I'd see a group of 3, 4, cast right in front of them, and then I would just barely just twitch. I would try and stay in the same spot, because with how clear this water is, I know they can see me, and I know the splash on the water is going to get their attention, so they're going to look over there anyways. And it would get their attention, then they would come over and try and slurp it up before the other guys would get there, and it just turned into a whole big fight. It was awesome watching all these bass just battle over my Ned Rig. And it's, and it's not even that they want it, they just want to get it so the other guys don't. You ever just cheer for a sports team just so the other team doesn't win? That's kind of what these bass are doing here. They don't want the other guys to get it. They just want to get it themselves, just so they, because I've seen it a few times where I'd cast and then the first one would go out, grab it, and then he'd just start swimming away and the other ones would start chasing him. It was funny. The heck? I don't know what just happened. Yeah, it's a little pickerel. You stupid. Okay, good. He came off. Oh, that was, I don't know what happened there. That was weird. There he is. There he is. He was skittish. I cast it at him once. He kind of took off. Looks to be like a 2-pounder. Come on, dude. Maybe not even that. Come on. Chill out. Chill. Still using the exact same thing I've been using all day. That Z-Man craw colored Ned Rig. So, as you can see, a little dude right there. Not a giant, but hey, feels good. We actually picked off another fish. Been a minute since we picked off a fish. We are gonna let him go and let him grow. See you, buddy. No way, I just caught a fish up in there, dude. No, there was a fish in this tiny puddle and I hooked up on him and then he lost him. What I'm gonna open my bail and I'm just gonna throw it. Somehow, bass are living in this absolute mess of a pond. Okay, so I see an absolute chode of a bass sitting up in there, like way up in those lily pads. It's kind of dumb, but I'm gonna go grab a jig and we're gonna try to catch that sucker because that looks like a pretty solid bass. I know this has nothing to do with the video, but if we could pull this magnum out of there, that'd be ideal. Being that he's in this nasty swamp, nobody's tried to catch him. So we're just gonna pitch this jig right at him. Black and blue football jig. We're gonna see what happens. Instantly, dude. Instantly. It's a tank, dude. And I mean instantly. Oh gosh. It's a tank. Yeah. Right there. Jig in the back of the mouth. Absolute freaking slob. Absolute pig of a fish. I mean, post-spawn female. Obviously her belly's not very big, but yeah, that's what we're talking about. That's why I knew that jig was gonna work. I think I'm gonna pitch in there a few more times just in case, but make sure we got all the fish out of there. But I've seen her swimming. I promise I tried to catch her on the Ned Rig for you guys for the video, but you know what? That's just not what she wanted. We're gonna go quit talking. We're gonna get this girl home. We're gonna get this girl right back home. She was sitting in this little tiny puddle. This little puddle of a spot. We're gonna get her right back home, right where she deserves. Thanks for playing, girl. See you later. Right into the reeds. Heck yes, that was freaking awesome. That had nothing to do with the video, but I'm so glad I got that on camera. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this episode where I just slammed some fish on this Ned Rig. That's why you need to add it to your arsenal. Make sure you hit subscribe if you want more hunting, fishing, and outdoors content, and we'll see you next time.